Dimensions. What are dimensions? First, there is zero dimension. Point, singularity that has no dimensions. Next is the one dimension, a straight line with no width, just length. In this dimension you can move left or right. Next is two dimensions. This sheet of paper can be considered a two-dimensional object. Two dimensions objects have no width, no height, just width and length. So let's say there is a bidimensional figure, person or being, and he wants to go from here to here. So this is the first point, and this is the last point, the check-in. So this is one dimension space. How can a person in a bidimensional person can go from here to here? He can walk, isn't it? But what if he can bend space by applying some force right here and right here? He can bend the space like this, let's say. So if the space is bent up right here, the 2 points are in contact, so you can say there is a shorter distance between these 2 points by space bending the one-dimensional space. So a bidimensional person or entity can bend the one-dimensional space, and it creates a bidimensional space, so he can exist in that dimension, because a two-dimensional person cannot exist in a one-dimensional space. Next comes three dimensions. Three dimensions has width, length and height or depth. So you can move left, right, up, down, backwards or front, towards. So let's see, this is a two-dimensional space. I live in 3 dimensions right here. This is me, and I want to go from here, from this point to this point. These 2 points are not in the on the same line. They are in a two-dimensional space. So what can I do to reach from here to here? I can bend this two-dimensional space like this and contact these 2 points, and I create a three-dimensional space, because I can only move in a three-dimensional space. So what is my conclusion from this? Only a higher dimensional person can bend a lower dimension space. So two-dimensional persons can bend one dimension space, and three-dimensional persons can bend two-dimensional space. In order to create a space they can move in. So the conclusion is that we cannot create a wormhole or a space bend, how it's called, in 3 dimensions, because only a higher dimensional creature or entity can bend the 3-dimensional space. I suppose the 4-dimensional creatures can bend the 3-dimensional space, so they can create a 4-dimensional space they can move in. So we cannot create a wormhole, as they say, the science. Yeah, that's my theory. It's something just following the logic steps, following analogy, if I can say. I'm not saying I'm right about this. I just say that this analogy is something visual and helpful into understanding space bending. So thank you guys for watching. See you next time.